All right, you guys, it's time after the reviews, the first impression, to do our ranking of the entire Milk Bar scents, including the birthday cake one. I've gotten to use all of these. I figured out what's going on with each of them, and I'm definitely ready to give you guys kind of least to greatest. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5, number 5 all the way till number 1 in here. So you will have a variety of Milk Bar to pick, and I didn't do the best of telling you guys which Milk Bar fragrances specifically I will be getting in full sizes or in other full-size body care. So I will try to make an effort in this video to tell you, oh, I will probably be getting this one in the cream, or oh, I will be probably getting this one in the mist, just so you guys kind of have an idea of like what's going on, what I'm kind of going off of in the future for this set. But yes, let's get into it. So number 5, all the way back from number 5, is Peppermint Bark Truffle. I feel like this is a lot of people's rankings just because everyone thought at first, from the first impressions, this one was going to be peppermint and chocolate, like all the way through, not just at the beginning, but like it was going to be peppermint and chocolate all the way through the entire fragrance, and it ended up drying down to this very weird, like stale gourmand cookie with like the peppermint fades away pretty quickly in this fragrance on almost after a few seconds of spraying it, and the chocolate comes in very heavy and it's very sweet at the beginning, so it's very powerful at the beginning, the different scent notes in this. However, if you're not spraying a lot, you're only going to get like 30 minutes on this. I did figure that out, and the strength is like a low, same with projection, it's a very low strength and projection fragrance on this one, so don't expect this one to be a powerhouse in any way just because of initial spray when you kind of get all that peppermint and chocolate all together. Don't go off of that because that's very misleading on how the dry down will be. And I really liked it at the beginning. It was sickening sweet, which was kind of annoying, but it just got really bad on the dry down. Yeah, and I definitely would never want to walk around smelling like how it smells on the dry down. Again, it's like a stale, very old. So, yeah, definitely deserves the number 5 spot. So, yeah. Yeah. Then for the number 4 spot, we should definitely have to put Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel Cookie. Yep, this one, I told you guys, I really like it. It smells just like walking by the Auntie Anne's and smelling that doughy pretzel with like the cinnamon on it and all that sugar on it. But my problem with this is that it doesn't project. Like, I could barely even smell myself after 10 minutes. Again, if you don't spray this enough, you're only going to get about 20-25 minutes for this one for me, and the strength and projection is a low. And I'm not really getting much of that cookie. If they made this one just as more of like a pretzel dough cookie, that would make more sense. But because of the name, whoa, Butterfingers, because of how they named it as Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel Cookie, they have all long names. But since they named it as a cookie, you kind of expect, you go in thinking you're going to get more of that cookie note with the pretzel. And you totally don't get this. However, I'm thinking that I might want this in the cream. Yeah, no, scratch that. No, I don't want this in the cream. Yeah. This one is definitely a no in the cream and any of the full sizes for me. So again, very light, very not long lasting on your skin. And also, which I need to go in depth about, why it's bad when fragrances don't last long, but this one's also misleading with the cookie. It's just a very doughy pretzel with cinnamon and sugar. But that definitely goes to the number 4 spot, and that's Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel Cookie. Then, for the number 3 spot, Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. You guys know I'm swearing like up and down right now. This smells so similar to Blue Raspberry Burst. If Blue Raspberry Burst didn't have that juicy candy note, then it would smell like spot on. But this Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. Another time I have to put this at a low ranking because I only get about 30 minutes when I only sprayed once or twice on the arm, and the strength and projection is very, very low on this one. So you can't really rank something high if it's not doing the job of a fragrance. This also I figured out is supposed to have almond notes. I pick up a very raspberry, like a kind of a tart raspberry on the dry down, but I don't pick up any of that almond note. The more I play into it and kind of give it some more use, I'm starting to get that like pie crust note. It's not prominent, like it doesn't jump out to you like, oh, this smells like pie crust, this smells like a raspberry pie, but you can definitely, the more you play with it, get that kind of feel on how it's like pie, like it's a raspberry pie, but again, it's a very basic pie. It's not something that's going to stand out. It's just more of that basic raspberry pie kind of thing, but yeah. So in the number 3 spot, I do have to put Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. I think I'm not going to be getting any more full-size items in this just because it's nothing too special. But I'm happy to have it in my collection, but that's that. Then number 2, I already have this in full sizes and in the body cream, so I'm fine on this one. Milk Bar Birthday Cake. You guys, I really love this one. I haven't been collecting for a while, so I don't find this one too basic, but to me, this is like a very layered cake with buttercream, vanilla frosting, and you can even get like a warmth and a spice note that kind of resembles what you're getting from the sprinkles. Yeah, this one's very good. I have 2 full-size mists in it. I love it. And here's a cream. The cream is very, very good. If you're only going to get one thing from the birthday cake, I would get the cream. It's very, very gourmand. You get a lot more like frosting in here. It literally smells like buttercream vanilla frosting. But I do really like this scent. The longevity is like, it's like 2 hours on this one. Strength and projection is like a medium. Well, strength is a medium, projection is still like a low. But again, it has that like very gourmand, fluffy cake note that I'm kind of looking for in my gourmands now. So yeah. Then number 1, dun 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 dun, we have a cereal milk soft serve. You guys, I've been wearing this quite often. And this one, I will get in the full-size mist and the cream, just because this one is very, very unique, you guys. It's very unique compared to all of, like, the rest of Milk Bar scents. Besides Off the Vine and Ice Cream Float, this is one of the most unique fragrances Bath & Body Works has ever come out with that in my time of collecting. But this one's good. This one's really good, you guys. To me, it smells like Frosted Flakes, very creamy, like the milk, the lactonic note. Yeah, it does. A lot of people were saying that it smelled similar to milk. I would not say that. I would definitely not say that. Yeah, it's still like that lactonic, creamy milk with the Frosted Flakes. It was supposed to have vanilla ice cream in it. I sadly did not pick that up too much in this fragrance, but I definitely want to see if I can get some layering stuff going on with this one, because I feel like if I could get the right things, like adding Vanilla Bean Noel or Vanilla Cashmere from EOS, then I could definitely add a little bit more of like that vanilla gourmand note in it. But yes, that wraps up my ranking for the Milk Bar collection. Let me know in the comments down below, what would be your ranking? I'm really wondering what your guys' thoughts are on the Milk Bar collection. If you haven't picked it up, which one are you most excited for? Because honestly, this Milk Bar like full on thing has been very hit and miss for people. I feel like people have gotten very, very excited for the Milk Bar collection, and then it ended up just kind of not working out for a lot of people. And that's really sad. That's really sad. And honestly, I wouldn't say it's like a full 100% yes for me. It isn't a full no, but it just isn't like what it should be for a Milk Bar collection. I feel like next time they need to make it very much more stronger, and I'm sure they'll bring something out soon that will redeem themselves. But yeah, anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. If you have not already, subscribe, ding that notification bell so you learn it every single time I upload. Give this video a big thumbs up to share your love and support for this channel, and make sure to comment down below. Again, give me your ranking, and if you have not tried it yet, which 1 or 2 fragrances are you most excited for in this collection? But yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye bye.